How you guys doing? So yeah, man. So I know you guys like it's been a while since I've actually done a video for you guys, and I've been like receiving requests and stuff like that from people. Like, dude, make videos. We need more videos and stuff like that. And yeah, so I've been very busy with academic stuff. Trying to settle in and stuff. What happened is I changed like varsities. So from the one that I was in, I'm in a different one now. So I've been trying to settle in and find a place to stay and stuff like that. But I'm all sorted now. So I'm back on the thing, and I'm gonna make the videos for you guys. So this is like the first one. This is pretty much like a first tutorial for this year, because I haven't done tutorials this year. I did those live session videos, but I haven't really done a tutorial. So what I'll do is I'll do a tutorial for you guys on how to basically make your your thing. What is this? How to make your keys or whatever sound proper. I got a guy that requested that I do like a video session on how I get my keys to sound the way that they do on tracks and stuff like that. So if you don't know how my keys sound on tracks, then you must just go and listen through. But like that's what I'll be doing for this video here. So like as a first tutorial that I'll be doing for you guys, that's what I'll be covering on this video here. So let me just quickly open up. Let me see if I've got a file with the keys and stuff. I doubt I have one. Okay, let me just add hypersonic for you guys, and I'll be very quick. Alright, cool. So we've got hypersonic opened up. So now what we want to do is to create some chords and stuff like that. So just make something simple and light. Unfortunately, I don't have my MIDI controller with me. I'm not at home, so I don't have my MIDI controller with me. So I'll just like make basic stuff, like super basic stuff. Like I'll do a C major chord. Nothing too complex. So first and foremost, it depends. The first thing you need to do is you need to be able to analyze the structure of your track. So you need to understand the track that you're doing or you're making, and the type of track you're working on, and then be able to find the correct piano to use. You get it? You can't just use any piano on any track. The assisting pianos that just don't fit in well with the track. So yeah, you want to find that good piano that will fit in with your track. So that's the first thing you need to understand. So for me, most of my tracks, with the style and everything that I'm trying to develop, most of my tracks, either the soft vintage EP or the mid vintage EP, they will do me good. Like I use one of these two here half the time. So okay, so that's not a thing. So you get it. So one of these two would literally do me good. So I'll just go with this one for now, the mid vintage EP. Alright, so you've got your keys, set the BPM. Let's just do some basic stuff. Let's do that. Okay, I think that should do that job. Let's move that there. Then we drag. So like it's obviously it's like a very basic thing, like okay, let's try this edit and do okay, C B. It's actually been a while since I've done like a track on a FL Studio. Like I haven't worked on a FL Studio since I don't know how long, maybe close to a month now, So yeah, so excuse the pace and everything else. I'm kind of slow now. So let's listen to this. Okay, so let's assume that is our chord right there. Let's assume that that's what we're going to be working with. So first and foremost, what I do is I use two main things. I use a parametric EQ2, and I use reverb, to basically make my keys sound the way that they sound. You get it? So those are the two things that I use. So cool. So what I'll do is I'll link up my my thing, my hypersonic to here. So you should know that by now. Click on there, right click, link selected to this track. Once I've done that, I'll come here, I'll open up reverb 2, Fruity Reverb 2, and then I'll follow up with parametric EQ2. Cool. So you've got these two opened up. So you want to start off with the reverb. What the reverb does is it creates that room environment. You know that I do that a lot when I'm working with like keys and stuff like that. It creates that room environment and it makes them sound all nice and fit in well with the track. You know, so with this part, like what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you like a standard thing that I usually do, but it all depends on the track you're working with and what kind of track it is that you have and how your keys sound and your whole mix in its entirety. You get it? So you can't just say that I'm gonna do what it does in the video the whole time. You get it? So you have to take what I'm doing and understand that okay, this is what I'm doing, and then take that and try to do it yourself in your own tracks. But then at the same time, you know, make it fit in with your track. Because what I'll do here will probably fit in with my tracks and not with your tracks. So you want to do it for your tracks as well. Alright, cool. So the first thing I usually do is I take this one down, the ER part there. Usually take that about down. I keep that like there. I might drop it to about 30%. Take this thing to the left entirely. Take the size part, this one here, all the way to the right. I might increase the low cuts a bit, just like there. And usually that usually gives me like good results. So let's listen to it now. Cool. So what I might do is I might increase this part here. You get it? So that's pretty much it. And then what I might do next is I might increase. I might now come through. So I would say like I'm pretty much done with the reverb. So I might come through and use a parametric EQ2. So I'll switch that on there. Now the idea with the parametric EQ2 is you wanna eliminate like unwanted frequencies and you wanna increase certain frequencies. You get it? So like you wanna eliminate what you don't need and keep what you need and also increase and stuff like that. So pretty much with the parametric EQ2, it's like you're now mixing your keys into the track. You get it? So obviously you're gonna once again it depends on the track how you're going to do this, what you're going to eliminate and how you eliminate and stuff like that. It all depends on the track, but like this is what I usually do. So I don't like let me listen to this. So what I'll do is I'll usually eliminate like the basic end there and I keep these ones as they are, and I might increase the low end that side. So this is what I'll usually do, something like that. Some more, so like that, something like that, and maybe I might do this then. And that's pretty much it. Literally, that's pretty much it. That's all I do for my tracks, you know, when it comes to keys and stuff. So if you wanna know, like now you know what I do with my keys. If you've been interested and you've been wondering how I get my keys to sound so nice and stuff, that's how I do it. I just use a reverb too. I just do what I did there. Obviously, I might play around with that, that, and that. Also with this part here, you know. But I don't usually touch this much. The only time I touch it is when I decrease it a bit, you know. What else is there? And then obviously I might mix the strings. I might mix it up with strings as well, you know, so like add strings to it, something like let's do this one, and then just cut there and just do this. So that's how you guys usually hear it, you know, that's how it usually sounds on my tracks. So that's how I do my thing, that's how I do my keys, and that's how I get them to sound all so-called professional, you know. Like most people, like the guy that asked me how I do them, he said that my keys sound so professional and stuff like that, so I'll use that term there. But that's basically what I do, you know, reverb and parametric EQ2, that's all you need. Outside of that, nothing else, you know, nothing else. Any other questions, just hit me up on Facebook, check out the page as well. Otherwise, yeah man, I'm trying to think if I missed out anything, you know. I don't think I missed anything. Let's see if I change the keys, if I change the piano to something else, to a different one. Let's try the soft one. So you hear how nice that one sounds. That sounds very nice. Another thing you might want to do is you might want to come to function, or you might just do it here, just add like footy delay banks. Let me just show you the old way, to make things easier so I don't complicate things. Take that to about 2. Decrease the volume of the delay bank to about 10-15%, like literally very low, like somewhere there. So what you want to do, okay, 2 is too, like if you put it 2%, that's too quick, so you might want to put it at like 4. That's what is happening, but you don't want that to be that loud, so you want to take down the volume a bit, so you hear the difference. That's also fine. Another thing you can do is you can create what we call a strum effect. So a strum effect is like like at different times, so it's like you're pressing the keys at different times. So you do that, like maybe I might do that, move that piece there and keep everything else pretty much the same. Let's see if I do that. You get that? So I could do that easily like that, and then let's play the whole thing. So what I need to do is I need to cut these and put them there like that, and then that one too. So you get the idea. Basically, like now I'm just playing around and I'm adding different effects to it. Same thing again here, so I might just copy that and just paste it there. And that's it, that's how you do the strum effect. You don't have to do it that way. You can just also highlight like this, come here, down arrow, tools, and click on strum, and you can change how much strum you want, all on you. But that's pretty much how I do my keys. That's how I add creativity, and I make them sound the way that they do on my tracks. As I say, man, I hope you guys found this video very helpful. Sorry that I haven't been making videos for so long. Hope you guys forgive me now. And yeah, otherwise, yeah, man, it's all good. Like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, follow, SoundCloud, all that just there. And yeah, shut my face.